Camera on? Yeah, it look like it is on. Hello everybody, this is your boy the Almighty Green Talons coming at you with today's video. This video is called Key to Victory. How the Eagles should beat and defeat the Cowboys. Simple. Run the football. Run your offense. Play good defense, play good offense, play good special teams, get points on the board, eliminate the turnovers. That's the number one key. Eliminate the turnovers, and the number one key of all of them, though, when you get into the red zone, beyond the 5-yard line for the end zone, get your scores in the end zone, because the Cowboys are going to try to limit that as much as possible. Because here's the situation that we're looking at now. This Cowboys team is 5-2, and we are 7-1 going into this game against them. And so a lot of things are at stake here. This is a team here that is built to beat us like the Washington Commanders was until they get rid of all of their players on defense. The Commanders are starting over. Giants are starting over. The top two teams in the NFC East, the Cowboys and the Eagles. And we all know that. We know that. We got to play them again later on in the year after the bye week. So we can think about that game or games after that. We're going to go about this. We can only focus on this particular game alone because this is coming in that it won that last game. They won it. The game. They don't won one of the last two games that they played because they had 2 game losing streak up until. No, they had. I'm sorry. They won one of their last 2 games because they're coming in on the winning streak by 1 game, while the Eagles have been on the winning streak of 2. So this is what this comes down to. We have to eliminate the turnovers. That's number one. When you get in the red zone beyond the 5-yard line, put some points on the board, eliminate the 3-point field goal because we got to score, because we can't allow the Dallas Cowboys defense to stop us when we get in the 5-yard zone. We got to protect Hurts, because Hurts got to have protection, because don't forget the guy playing on a bum knee. They say it's a bone bruise, so he ain't trying to miss no games. And the Cowboys are probably gonna try to rush blitzes on. They're probably gonna do some blitzes against him, so get him out the part where he can run left or right, get him off his mark, so he can complete either some out of bounds passes or some interception. That's what the Cowboys gonna be focused on trying to do, because they have seen plenty of film of the last 3 teams that we done played. We have been turnover prone. We've either dropped the football. Dropped the football on the ground where the opposing team can get it for a turnover, or he throws an end zone interception or a middle of the field interception, where he's been doing the last 3 or 4 games. Even though we won them games, because our last 3 games was against the Jets. What was the Rams, the Jets, and the Commanders, and some other team. I forget what the other team was, but even played 3 of the last 4 games, and Miami. After we lost to the Commanders, we played the LA Rams, beat them, lost to the Jets, played the Commanders, and we played the Miami Dolphins. 3 of the last 4 games we done played. Them 4 games have been turnover situations. The Miami game, he threw no interception, but they did fumble the ball twice, I believe. And the Commander game, the last Commander game, we played no interceptions, I believe. The Jets game, we threw 3, and we fumbled the football. And the LA Rams, we fumbled the football and threw a pick. So that's that's 2 many. That's 2 many turnovers in 4 games. That's about 8 turnovers in 4 games that we done played. And that's not really good on our books. Because the last year, the Eagles were plus 10 or 20 or whatever it is in the turnover ratio. We were pretty good. We were in the plus margin. Now we are in the plus margin, but it's less than 20 turnovers, because we've been turned over. We have either intercepted the ball was either intercepted or we fumbled the football. One of the two. And why we're in the minus in that area. So you can figure out some way to eliminate as much as possible, because the Cowboy team, don't get me wrong, I'm a Cowboys hater. I'm gonna be a Cowboy hater for the rest of my life. But this team coming in pretty good defensively. They got one of the best front fours, and we got and the most important thing on the Cowboys defensive front, excuse me, what made the Cowboy defense go is number 11, Michael Parsons. We got to figure out where he's going to be on the field at all costs. Is he going to rush the passer on the outside, coming in the middle of the defense, A and B gaps, or is he going to rush from the edges? We got to figure out where he's going to be at all costs, because this guy is a wrecking machine. He wrecks defenses. He wrecks offenses. He's known for that. This guy is a two-time All-Pro, three-time Pro Bowl since he's been in this league. This is his fourth year in the league. 3 years in the league. So we got to figure out some way to contain that guy, because they got a pretty good defensive front, and we all know that. So this is a priority game for us to win. We have to win. Hold on just a minute. Now, as I was saying, the guy's he's a three-time Pro Bowl, two-time All-Pro, I believe. I think I got it wrong the first time, so I'm just going to repeat myself again, because I think I'm right this time for the first time that I said it. But anyway, we got to make sure that the Eagles win the football game, because a lot of people out there are predicting these games, and they are looking faulty and predicting these victories. The Eagles have only had 2 30-point games this season. 2. And that game was against the Miami Dolphins, and the last one was against the 3. We had 3 this season. 3 30-point games. Two was against the Commanders, and 1 was against the Miami Dolphins. Those were our 3 30-point victories. The rest of the games have been under 28 points. So I don't expect this game to be nowhere near close to 30 points like it was in the last 3 or 5 games we played. I don't expect that. This game gonna be somewhere in a 26 or 27 point margin. I'm not gonna bet. I don't bet. I mean, I bet, but it depends on what situation. I don't bet hardly, and I don't do no predictions. I think I predicted some games a few years ago, but I kind of got up off of that, because it's like because majority of the time that I bet, I look like a fool betting. I'm sorry, not betting. The last time I predicted a game, I look like a fool predicting games, and it ain't been nowhere near close to the score that I predicted. So it's been 3 years ago now since I did some predictions. No more predictions for me. I'm done predicting games, because I'm tired of looking like fools in the game that I predicted. So I'm done with that. No more predictions for me. But anyway, this is a team we have to beat. The Eagles are going to put goals, going to put points on the board. When we get down the field into the red zone, we have to make the opportunity to get into the red zone, to score, get the 6 points, and get the extra point for the 7 points. Got to get down the field, because that's been our issue. The last 8 games, we have been bad in the red zone. That's why you got what's his name, Julio Jones for. Use Julio Jones for the red zone in the 5-yard margin. Spread them out wide if you have to. Also get the ball into the red zone. Hold on just a minute. As you can see, I'm at work. Noise in the background. But I do thank you for coming in, because now it need the lights on so I can finish my video. But yeah, we got to get into the red zone. We got to score. We got to take the opportunity to score into the red zone, because if we don't, we will not win. This is a very good Cowboys front we're facing. One of the better front we faced this year. And so after this game, we got a bye week. So we have to win this game to go into the bye week, to get healthy, to play. Our next game is against the Kansas City Chiefs after the bye week. So we have to win, and that game, and that's gonna be a home game. So beating the Cowboys at home is a must. The bye week, then Kansas City coming to Philadelphia. Now, Kansas City is still a good football team, but like I said, I don't want to think that far ahead, because it's one game a week approach, and that's what we got to stick with. So wow. And this is a very big game. As you can see, I'm wearing my Eagles jersey at work because today is Jersey Day. It's something that they came up for the last couple of years called Jersey Day. I didn't wear it last year, but I'm wearing this year to represent my team. And so if you get this video, you see see what's going on at this particular time. But man, this is a big game. This is a very big game. This is a divisional game. We got today 2 games. Right now, we are 1 game ahead of the Cowboys. If we beat the Cowboys this game, we would have the tiebreaker, and we would be up 2 games ahead of them. We got to give them their 3rd loss. We got to, because the four downs are 5-3. So we got to make sure that they stay tied with the 4 downs, because we play them as well, and it's gonna be in Philadelphia. So this gonna be a tough stretch. And then after that, we play Seattle too, and Seattle been playing good as of late. And the Eagles have not beaten Seattle in the last 12 years. The last time the Eagles beat Seattle, Russell Wilson wasn't even the coach then. He wasn't even the coach. The Eagles played a very good Seattle, a very bad Seattle team. But when Pete Carroll came, Pete Carroll changed the entire narrative of the Eagles beating Seattle. Russell Wilson is 5-0 against the Philadelphia Eagles. 5-0. Because we play different divisions once every 3 or 4 years. So this is the first time the Eagles played Seattle since 2018, I believe, 18 or 19, somewhere along there. That time we played Seattle. So, like I said, it's going to be a tough stretch, because Kansas City, 49ers, Seattle, the Cowboys again, and another team. I think that's it. The Cowboys. We play the Cowboys again. We play the Cowboys now, but we got to play them again. So that's Cowboys, Kansas City, 49ers, and Seattle. Yeah, them the last 4 games, last 4 teams, we got to play with winning records after this bye week. So we have to win this game. It is a must. It's a priority. It is a fortitude that we beat this team, the Cowboys, because the Cowboys have been yapping and yapping and yapping. And I work with a few Cowboy fans here at the job. Matter of fact, there's quite a few of them here. There's a woman, and there's about 3 or 4 guys here that are Cowboy fans. So I met one Cowboy fan earlier today, and he got on an Earl jersey. He got on number 33. I think 33 is the former Cowboy running back from way back in the day. I forgot his name. But he one of my favorite running backs. So one thing about it, to be a football team, to be a football fan of one team, you got to be a fan of other teams, of other players on different teams. And that guy right there, one of my favorite running backs at that time. So he got on jersey number 33. But yeah, it's a must. We got to beat the Cowboys, because like I said, they've been yapping. They've been yapping all week long, I believe. After we played the Commanders and beat the Commanders, they've been yapping. They've been yapping before then, but now they're even yapping now, because we play them this coming Sunday night to be exact. So like Michael Parsons said, he want all Dallas fans to come out to Lincoln Financial Field and flood the stadium with all blue or white or whatever they're gonna be wearing and represent their team. You don't realize ain't no Cowboy fans from Dallas gonna come to Philadelphia in that extreme cold temperature where it's cold currently and stand up there. They ain't gonna do it. The Cowboy fans are not cold weather fans. They're not cold weather fans. So Philadelphia is gonna be all green. It's gonna be all green up in there. You might find a few blue jerseys here and there, but it's gonna be mostly green. So he can forget that. He can forget that. And then when the Eagles gonna play Dallas in Dallas, it'll be the same thing. It'll be a lot of Dallas fans. It'll be a lot of Eagles fans from Philadelphia or all around coming down to Dallas. And we're gonna flood their stadium as well. It's probably gonna be half and half there. But I do know that the Eagles gonna dominate their own stadium, Lincoln Financial Field, and they're gonna let no Cowboy blue overrun the Eagles Financial Field. That ain't gonna happen. Hell to the fuck no. That is not gonna happen. So That's what I wanted to speak on today. That's my key to victory. I explained it earlier in this video. Protect the quarterback, run your play, run the correct plays, run the football, let her get the ball out at a timely manner. Defense gonna have to get to what's his name? The Dallas Cowboy quarterback. You're going to get to him early and often, get him off his mark, because he has the ability to run left and right and get the balls out. And lately, he's been running the football by himself. So they're going to figure out some way to time that and get him on the ground before he even break 4 or 5 yards or more for extra yards and first downs. We're going to do that, and we're going to get to him, get the wide receivers on the ground, keep him from getting extra yards, especially CD Lamb and Galloway. We gotta make sure those guys, Galloway, whatever his name is, we gotta get them 2 guys down on the ground, get some picks, knock some balls out their hand before it get to them. We just gotta make sure everything is timely, because see, this game will be a penalized game. So the Eagles, because the last week game, week before them, in the Miami game, the Eagles didn't have a single penalty. So the Commanders, we have a few penalties, and this game could be some few penalties, but it should be the same way. But we'll see how that work out. But the Eagles going to figure out some way to get this game won in a timely manner. Complete the field goals, field goal kicks, special teams. Do your due. Make sure Brian Johnson, and last but not least, what's his name? The defensive coordinator. Now I keep their name on the back off. My mind is so scrambled up. I'm trying to call name. Brian Johnson, the offensive coordinator, and Sean Desai. Y'all guys gonna have to call these complete plays on defense and offense, and call them the right way, because we can't afford no mess ups. We gotta play some man to man. Get these guys tackled on the ground. Call the correct plays on offense. Call the correct plays on defense. Call the correct plays on special teams. We got to win this game in all 3 phases of the ball. Gotta do it, because if we don't, this game could be a loss, and then they're gonna be bragging all week long until we play them again. So it's not only about tiebreakers; it's also about bragging rights. They've been bragging more than us, but we've been bragging back at them as well. So it's not, like I said, it's not only about tiebreakers; it's all about bragging rights. We got to get the bragging rights complete. And again, the Green Talents. I am out of here. Enjoy your Friday, y'all. I'm gonna enjoy mine. Peace.